All right, this is the second haul. This shouldn't take long. So I'm just going to start off with this. I got this, look at there, for a whole $1. I believe it's got 80 pages, it says in there, so I believe it's all in there. I've been wanting this printer paper, the Ledger. Yeah, it feels like it's all in there. And so that's a good amount of paper. And normally I think this is like $6 or $7 at Walmart even. I don't know about Staples and all that, so I got a good deal at the Goodwill. And I got this at the Goodwill as well. It was $1. Oh, wait a minute. No, I got that at the library. I'm sorry. I got this at the library. Nope. So the next things that I got here is what I got at our library close to us. So this is a book, and it's got songs and sonnets from William Shakespeare. And I love that they're little pages. You just tear them out. They're not sewn in like the others, so it will have to be, torn out and then put on a journaling card or whatever. And I don't mind that torn look. I might even tear around the whole thing. Or just put this as ephemera in journals. So I'm going to work on that as well, taking this apart. I may keep this book, and it's in pretty good shape, and make a little journal out of it. But we'll see. So I paid $1 for that. And then this one, normally I wouldn't have picked this up because I'm not into the bright colors necessarily. But you can't judge a book by its cover sometimes. So you got to look what's in there, what's the content. So this is what it was. And of course I was like, oh, God is good. Anything that has to do with God, I'll look through. And because sometimes the illustrations or the storyline is really good. And I wasn't sure if I was going to keep this for my granddaughter or not, but when I opened it up, there was a page that was ripped, so obviously I'm not going to. But the illustrations are just wonderful, and the pages are very wrinkled, and so this is going to make a perfect thing for journaling cards. And the images are so cute. Not what you'd expect on the outside. I was very surprised. These are more like vintage retro looking. And look at that. How cute. The illustrator was very talented. And I didn't tell you guys, but I'm an artist myself, a painter, and I draw, use graphite. I might have to show you some pictures that I've made. I stopped doing that years ago, though. It's not something that I found as enjoyable, but I'm still doing that periodically. Well, since I'm bringing this up, okay, so like, you ever heard of those paint parties? Well, a lady that I know does paint parties, and they do like for the children's, or it's a child and parent paint party. And because most paint parties are at places that I can't go to, like where there's alcohol, and I wouldn't even go to that, and I wouldn't even have my daughter there. But this is at IHOP, so pancake place. And but anyways, I do that with my daughter, and she's always like, Mom, you're better than me. And I'm like, cut it out, has nothing to do with that. It takes practice. Practice makes perfect, I always tell her. And I said, there's no mistake when you color or draw. No mistake. Everything is perfect, in my opinion. There's not one artist or one little painting or drawing that I feel that is something's wrong with it. It's perfect. And so anyways, but this is a beautiful illustration, and I'm going to cut around that and make that part of a journal card, and probably that one as well. So I'll pick, because they're double-sided, so I'll pick which ones. This is so cute. Look at that with the cow and the chickens. And this is beautiful. I'm going to cut that down and use that as a journal card. and definitely this one, and definitely this one. So this will be for my journaling, my journal book, my junk journals. And so I was glad I paid 50 cents for that. And here's another one. I paid 50 cents for this one as well. Now this book is humongous. It's a very large book. And I'm not going to keep the book. I'm going to recycle it at our dump. But the pages are not in good shape and they're very brittle. But the reason why I got it was because of the illustrations. There was some really good illustrations, some not so good, some, but majority of them are good. And they're on each corner of the pages, so on every page. So it's kind of cool. And I get to pick which ones I like. But also I love that there's big words here. And look, Humpty Dumpty, so there's all kinds of stories, and I can make journal cards out of these. And I can make these pages as backgrounds, even though it's very, you know, brittle, like I say. It would make a good journaling page. Actually, it would crack if I were to fold it in half. And it probably has acid in it. It's from the 1950s, it says. So it probably does have acid, but I'm not too worried about that. But I did want to mention that it does have acid in it. So sometimes it may, like, you know, if you have it in your journal, you don't want to be near a photo or something because it might hurt the photo or something. Over time, it would actually take years to do that. But I loved some of the illustrations in here. And of course, they're all, look at the, I'm wondering what story is that. I'm not sure. Henny Penny. Oh, yeah, Puss in Boots. You know that story. Henny Penny. So they're stories that have been around for years. And the illustrations are just cool. Even the colors are cool. And some of the illustrations I'm not too fond. Like, I'm not really liking that too much. Or that one. That's kind of cool. That's definitely cool. Those are cute. Where is the ones? It's kind of weird the colors they picked for these things, but you know, this was a different time. Where's the ones with the chickens? Oh, I love this one right here. And it's actually kind of went into the pages, so that's not scribbling or coloring from a child. That's part of the illustration. Look at the ducky. And I'm not sure what story that is. But the illustrations are just cute. Look at this. I love these illustrations here. And it's too bad that the pages are very brittle, but it's still usable. So I wanted to share that and tell you that, you know, you may find a book that you may not like, and it may be in bad shape, and you'd be like, oh, that's not even worthy of saving. But you can, and you know, but use it to your advantage, but also be careful, you know, like I said, of the acid. But don't judge a book necessarily by its cover, you know. Look at the content, and if you feel it's too far gone, it's okay, you know. We can't save everything. But anyways, I wanted to share that, and I hope that you like my haul. And I hope you guys are able to find some things. And thank you for stopping by my channel. As always, I hope that you guys have a blessed day. And thank you for stopping by my channel.